I was asked this question yesterday from my client, Sue. I know it's going to be of value to you as well, particularly in this current circumstance. Happy Tuesday. This is Darren Roberts, Master Trainer at Impact Training Corporation. And the Abundance Accelerant, welcome to the Tuesday Tickle and Tick, show number 58. Today, separate from the competition. No matter what stage around Australia and the different states or around the world, no matter what stage you're at with your reopening of your business through COVID-19 restrictions, you and your competitors are all at the same stage, aren't you? You're going through the same stages of reopening. You're wanting to reservice your clients and customers. You want them to choose you to buy from. But the realization needs to be that that's not going to automatically happen. Your clients and your customers have lost their habit. They've lost their routine. So they're not automatically going to switch the button on return and necessarily return to you for their products or services. Because they've lost their routine, they're also going to be in a state of assessing whether they go back to their old routine, i.e. buying from you and you servicing them, or doing something else. So you and your competitors are all vying for the same customers and clients, and your customers and clients are all deciding, do they return to you or they go elsewhere? So how do you separate yourself from the competition? Now, I'm sure you've all heard of USPs, unique selling points or unique selling propositions. But I don't want you to go, oh yeah, just USPs. I want you to understand, how do you really separate yourself from the competition? It's not, oh, we've got the best service or we've got the happiest staff. What is it tangible that you can have? So I'm going to step you through 3 stages of USP. The first stage is, what are you the first or the only or the being in service for the longest or won the most awards about? So how do you make that a true USP? By using only, first, longest, shortest, something that is tangible that you can prove is unique compared to your competitors. Now, some of the businesses we work with, they are the first or the only in the world to do something, so that makes it easy. Some are the first or the only in the nation to do something, or the state, easy to do. But others, maybe like you, have competitors that are very similar to you just down the road. So you need to be creative with your unique selling point. You need to be creative with your language. Effective selling is effective communication. Now hear me strong, I'm not telling you to lie. I don't want you to lie. We've got to have integrity, we've got to tell the truth. But how can you be creative with your language? Maybe you're the first or the only in your suburb to have something. Yeah, okay, maybe there's another business that has that in a different suburb, but you've created a USP without lying, by telling the truth, by saying we're the first in the local area to have something. We're the only in this suburb to have X, Y, and Z. We're the longest serving in this street to have something. People aren't going to necessarily red brain logically assess that. It's just going to give them a feeling of trust or loyalty or confidence that you've been around for a while. So that's the first step. I want you to think about and write down, what are you the first or the only or the longest or the shortest, and how do you need to be creative with your language to tell the truth, but also to create a USP. Now maybe that means you need to shop your competition. I've heard lots of people say, oh, I don't care about my competition, I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing. And I get why they would say that, but I disagree. Because how do you know what you're providing is unique, is a USP, if you don't know what your competitors are doing and what they're saying is a USP? So my suggestion is you shop your competitors, then you can communicate a true USP for yourself. That's the first step. The second part is to talk about, once you've told them what your USP is, what is the benefit to them? So what is the benefit of your unique selling point? The benefit to you is, we've helped lots of people in your situation. The benefit to you is that we've had the greatest influence on the local community. Now, you don't need to use the words the benefit to you is, but I want to give you a structure. USP, the benefit to you is. Now, as you know from my training, emotions are 100% of decision making. So we need to throw an emotion in there to help them make an educated decision. So then that finishes with, that's going to allow you to, or so that you can feel more confident, be less stressed. Whatever the emotion is that they might want to move towards or they might want to move away from. So USP, the benefit to you is so that you can. So for an example, for us at Impact Training Corporation and the National Sales Academy, we're the only training organisation that combines the structural skill of inspirational selling with the soft skills of disc behaviour, NLP, body language and effective communication. So that not only will you learn great structural skills, but you'll learn the soft skills of communication to be an effective communicator. The benefit to you is that you'll increase conversion and increase profit, but have people choose to buy rather than feeling like they're being sold to. So that's a USP for us. USP, the benefit to you is so that you can. A USP for me personally is that I'm the only speaker and trainer that is a product of Impact Training Corporation that teaches Impact Training Corporation and National Sales Academy skills. The benefit to you is that I will teach you not only knowing the knowledge, but with the passion of having used it since I learned it in 2002 and using it through all the business I've been involved with before consulting with Impact Training, so that you can implement it like I implemented, increase that conversion and increase that profitability to have a really strong career. So I want you to understand and for you to create your own USP. What are you, the first or the only, the longest or the shortest in your local area if you need to? Be creative with that language. Don't lie, tell the truth, have integrity, but feel free to be creative with that language. Make sure that you link that to the benefit and an emotion. What is a feeling they want to move towards and a feeling they want to move away from? Now remember, avoiding pain is the greatest motivator of human behavior for a quick decision. So if you want to separate yourself from the competition, make sure you've got some USPs. Make sure you link that to an emotion, either moving away from or moving to. Now this isn't just a communication sequence. It's should be on your website, it should be on your social media activity, should be on any marketing that you do. How do you separate yourself from the competition? By using your unique selling points. So put that into action. If you need some help, let me know, PM me, write a comment. I'm happy to reach out and make sure you implement that strongly, because we're only going to get one chance of having market share as you go through your stages of reopening after lockdown. So you guys have a great Tuesday. Get stuck into those USPs. We'll see you next Tuesday for Tuesday Tickle and Tick. Bye for now.